on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks. They've handled this matchup nicely so far, up 2-0 in the season series.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they've made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc, can't hit. The Clippers go the other way with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And so here is Dallas following the three-pointer by Freak. The shot by Sims, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The feed to Freak. He dishes it to Griffin. Clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Sonay. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Finished off the break. Bledsoe's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Freak throws it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Lets it go with the three. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Mavericks. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets looked really strong. He picked up 16 points, and not a surprise in how he scored. Drew contact and finished at the free throw line. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Over to the left wing. Picked by Griffin. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and it's Freak missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
They set the pick to the right side. Here's Sims. Nice shot from the wing. And the Mavericks lead by 1. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. Jones checked in for Dallas. Bledsoe with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. Shot clock at 6. Stolen. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And a wide open look for Freak. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That one goes. Count it.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
They set the screen. And Jones has it in the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Out to the right wing. Ruffin, defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain. 23 seconds left in the first half.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
They set the pick. Pass to Dawkins. Good if it goes. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see from this offense you're facing tonight?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Been a solid outing for Jones. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
The Mavericks leading, and for the Mavericks. Inside, here's Sonay. No good off the back of the rim.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And for the Clippers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No good from Bledsoe. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's McGinnis. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Freak. The Mavericks pull it in.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
And you know what? Just a tone setter there to start the second half. Just powering up for that rebound and getting it to fall. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the Clippers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Jones checked in for Dallas. Here's the screen. To the middle. Here's Sonay. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Take a look at the numbers in this one for Free. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Mavericks making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. Freak can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And that one's good. He's got 11.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Freak. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly.